The Princess Elizabeth Challenge Cup. We revisit now with two of the pedigree names historically, Shrewsbury School and Eton College. Shrewsbury on the Berkshire side, left-hand side as we look. And, Eton College in their famous blue on the Buck Station. Both had fairly comfortable wins yesterday. And it is Eton who have made the speedier start.
Yeah, I mean, all eyes will be on the Eton crew. They're the holders. They've had such a strong programme. They won in 2014 and 2016. And of course, Alex Henschel, with their incredible coach, has been so successful. And this is his last year. So you can imagine he wants to go out with a bit of a show and a bit of a bang.
Yeah, there's something personal in this. The director of rowing, Ethel Hundemark, said after winning yesterday, with an American crew, it's hard to know what you're up against. So we're happy to get a win. We're racing Eton next, and our current head coach used to coach the Eton boys, so we know a lot about them. And they're finding out a great deal more about them now, because Eton are in command.
It's tough, isn't it? Shrewsbury, one of our brilliant sort of real stalwart traditional rowing schools, just finding it hard to match the programme of Eton. I noticed on the Eton website, which I looked up earlier, saying that they claim to be the largest boat club in the world, which I thought was an astonishing claim.
That is quite a claim. I guess, yeah, you can do what you like with numbers, can't you? And I wouldn't for one moment dispute it. But I suppose at a school there are some required to row, which could boost numbers. But listen, that's fantastic. If they are the biggest rowing club, then more power to their collective elbow. An
incredible history in this event. They have won it 12 times, and I think nobody comes close. I think the next is sort of 5 times that St Paul's have won it. So, you know, they have that history, and that's such a powerful part of the programme. And when the next crew arrive and the next youngsters come into the programme and they see around the walls, you know, all that's gone before them, it's hugely inspiring. And of course, you know, people like Constantine Leloudis and Matthew Pinson, you know, it's part of their heritage, and that brings a lot of belief in what's possible. It brings expectation of the highest standards, and that's what they're always looking to set, the highest standards. And they know that this is such a tough event. They know they've got to be up there.
You have to have your heroes. Certainly these guys have their heroes. There are some big seats to fill, old Etonian seats. Matthew Pinson looks down on this whole event like some sort of deified individual, and for them to be able to look up at him and think what he has done must be genuinely inspirational. Eton beat Bedford yesterday by 2 lengths in a time of 6 minutes 25, and as mentioned, Shrewsbury saw off American opponents, the Tabor Academy, by a length and a half in a time 10 seconds slower than Eton's. And right now that 10 seconds looks as though it's going to be a reasonably accurate representation of the gap between the crews.
Yeah, it's pretty dominant. There's a gap here, both in the fitness of the crews, if you like, the strength, the raw power. I think the ergo scores would probably tell a story to match what we're seeing on the water, and the technique on top of that. But I mean, take nothing away from the Shrewsbury crew, who are absolutely giving it everything. And you know, there's good cohesion there. It's just not quite at the level you can see in the Eton boat.
They're a grade or 2 up, the Etonians, and they are a length or 2 up, and able now to enjoy their last few strokes up to the finishing line. It wouldn't be remotely surprising to see them here on Saturday, and then again on Sunday, and possibly at the culmination of it all. That remains to be seen. What is for sure is that Eton College have beaten Shrewsbury School. Their progress serene in the Princess Elizabeth Challenge Cup.